Alright, so let's go ahead and bake that cake. Just to make sure that it's out of the way for the day and we don't miss it. Actually, wait, let's do it in order of the recipe. That way we don't mess up. Alright, so it says 1 cup of butter. 2 eggs. Plop. Plop. Let's see. 1 cup and 2/3 of milk. That's going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 4 cups of flour. 1 and 2. And 1 tablespoon of baking powder. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Let's see. 2 and 1/3 cups of sugar. So that's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty darty. And lastly, the vanilla, 3 teaspoons. Which doesn't make sense. She could have just said 1 tablespoon. But I guess her interactive wanted to give us a challenge. Alright, that should be good. Let's bake the cake. Ooh, we need to choose a size. I doubt this would work. That's way too small. Just right. Cake batter does not spill like that.
Looks like I'm gonna have to guess how long to cook it and what temperature to use.
I bet Francis knew, but I know they didn't have a... Ooh, I didn't see that before. So, basically you can like... If it's your first time playing, you normally have to do like experiments and screw up and get second chances. That actually happened to me already in the game, in the previous recording. In fact, if I can find that footage, if I haven't deleted it yet, I'll show what I did wrong.
It's not cooked all the way through. I better bake it some more. Oops!
You accidentally set the oven on fire?
I was baking a cake, and I guess I left it in too long.
Does the oven still work?
No, it's ruined. There's some smoke damage, too.
And by some, you mean...
I mean, the walls and the ceiling are pretty much black now.
Maybe you should let me talk to Shorty.
Actually, when he saw what I'd done, he tore off his apron and went stomping out the door. I could be wrong, but he may have said something about quitting.
So what you're saying is, you destroyed my oven, severely damaged my kitchen, and caused my cook to quit?
Yeah.
Sounds like 3 strikes to me.
I'm afraid I have to agree. So as they say in baseball, Nancy, you're out.
But basically you want to do medium and 45 minutes. There we go.
Perfect. Maybe I should try a little, just to be sure.
But then the cake will be messed up.
I should put that icing Shorty made on it.
That was a weird smacking sound.
What are these?
I made you that flour Frances mentioned in her recipe. I cut all the pieces out of marzipan using her old forms, but I'll be darned if I can figure out how the pieces go.
It's pretty simple, actually. Sorry, I'm saying that because I've done this puzzle so many times. It actually sometimes can be difficult if you don't know what the image is. I actually do know what the image is, but for some reason I still have difficulty with it. So this is what you do. You basically align the pieces. There we go. Here we go. This goes, whoops, this goes here. And this goes here.
It's a tulip. What's this?
That's food coloring so you can paint that marzipan flower.
All done. Yay, we got the cake done. Let's actually go ahead and check that off our to-do list.
Can't check that. Can't check that off till it's done.
Oh.
Can't check that off. Can't check that off.
Oh,
yet.
I forgot. We need to check that shawl. The shawl was one of the things that was in one of the letters. So what is that? No, we want this. Common knitting stitches.
The daisy stitch.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. We didn't even look at the correct one, and okay. Alright. So the shawl, I almost forgot, is the daisy stitch. Alrighty then. And let's actually go ahead and call Bess and George.
Hello?
It's me.
So what's going on there?
Have I told you about the cowboys that work for the Raleighs?
No, and believe me, I've been meaning to ask.
Well, Dave Gregory, he's the foreman, and he's very cute, Bess.
Wouldn't you know it?
Anyway, I caught him secretly digging around in the cellar. He knows about Dirk Valentine's treasure, too.
What about the other cowboys?
Shorty the cook admitted that he's been checking out the area around Shadow Ranch for lost gold mines.
Has he found any?
He says no.
But if he's lying, and he found gold on the Raleigh's property, he could be sabotaging stuff at the ranch to chase off Aunt Bet and Uncle Ed so he can have all the gold for himself. Better keep an eye on him, Nancy.
Suspect list. Sorry, that is the most annoying phrase they've invented for Bess and George.
I found an old beaded handbag that may have belonged to Francis Humber.
Was there anything in it?
No, but if it's the bag that Dirk mentioned in one of his love letters, it could hold some sort of clue.
What does it look like?
Well, there's a bird on it, but the beads have completely fallen off this one section. However, it does have the name of the manufacturer at the bottom.
Yep.
It was made by the Chicago Mercantile Company back in 1881.
That's one of the companies in my book. Is there anything else on it?
Yeah, some kind of number. HB3941.
Maybe that's what bead pattern it is.
Doubt
There's
it.
a bunch of phone numbers in this book. Maybe we can track down the pattern for you.
That'd be great. Like I said, it could be pretty important. Especially if the part that's missing turns out to have something to do with flowers.
Oh
We'll
yeah.
get right on it.
I found a green bottle with a bunch of love letters from Dirk to Francis inside.
Love letters? I love letters. Was there anything in them about the loot he'd stashed for her?
No, but there are references to some of her favorite things. And since the letter that Dirk wrote to her from jail mentioned that her favorite flowers will help her find the treasure.
They might help you figure out what they are. We're stuck here while you get to read love
Oh my gosh,
letters?
Bess.
Okay, George. We're suing the airline, both airports, and the weather service.
Oh my gosh, Bess.
That's it for now.
Have fun. Wish you were here.
Kidding. Oh my gosh, Bess. You are priceless. I love you. Okay, so let's go ahead and check off some of the stuff off.
I'm fit.
Awesome. And there is one more thing we can
Hello,
do.
Nancy. Guess I'm gonna be blushing every time I see you now.
Don't worry about it. I've been known to do a few sneaky type things from time to time myself.
Actually, I'm kinda glad you came by. Something I need you to do for me, if you wouldn't mind.
You bet.
This chicken coop's been a thorn in my side ever since I got here. The wire I need to fix the hole in the fence was supposed to be delivered today. But it's not here yet, and the Raleighs just called and asked me to run an errand for them tonight. So if you could keep an eye out for that chicken wire, and patch that hole as soon as it gets here,
You got it.
the chickens and I'd
You
really
got it.
appreciate it.
Will the wire get here before it gets dark?
Doesn't look that way, but you still have to put it up, even if it means working at night. Just be sure to wear gloves. I'll leave my pliers out. If you have to do it at night, that's okay. There should be plenty of moonlight. You'll be able to see fine. Just make sure it gets
Oh, boy.
done, because if it doesn't, the coyotes are going to have themselves one heck of a banquet, and you're going to
no
be in
kidding.
a lot of hot water.
Great.
Now, is there something I can do for you?
Where was the jail that Dirk Valentine stayed in after he was arrested? Do you have any idea?
Probably the one over in Dry Creek. It's a ghost town now, but the jailhouse and a couple other old buildings are still standing. At least they were last I saw.
Could you tell me how to get there?
On your way to Mariazzi's, look for the trail on your left that heads towards Shadow Mountain and stay on it till you get there. It's about an hour and a half's ride. This got something to do with the treasure?
It might.
Well, let me know if you need anything else.
May I see that letter you said Francis Humber wrote to your great aunt?
Sure, got it
Please?
right here. When I heard you were a detective, I started keeping it on me. Thought you might snoop through my stuff or something.
Thanks for letting me see it.
Dearest cousin Ellie, my beloved Dirk is no more. I shall never see him again. And now you will never see me again, for I am on my way east, there to spend the rest of my life. I will never return to the territory of Arizona, not even when my father, whom I despise with every part of my being, has left this earth. But know this, sweet Ellie. Dirk told me that he had hidden something of great value, and that when all was in place, he would start me in pursuit of it. He was forever inventing fanciful ways to tax my brain, and was quite clever himself. Then, thanks to my father, he was arrested. Perhaps he wrote me from jail and his note was lost. Or perhaps he grew to hate me. But he never told me how to find what he had hidden, and I am too heartsick to care. If you can somehow find it, it's yours, my dear young cousin. Know, too, that I miss you terribly and always, always will. Francis. P.S. Enclosed is a picture of the vilest man ever born.
I like how she says that. I always like how she says that. It's beautifully done. And that picture, gosh, dang it.
I'll let you get back to work.
Appreciate it.
Can we look at that
Hello,
again?
Nancy. Something I can do for you?
I'll let
Gosh,
you get back
dang
to
it.
work.
See you later.
So the flower on that letterhead looks a lot like, I think it's a lily? Hang on, guys. I'm getting sidetracked with something. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I got super distracted by something. It's closed now. I won't be looking at it again. Okay, we can actually check that off. Which one was it? Letterhead.
That's
Stationery. Whatever. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Need something?
Has anyone tried going after that phantom horse when it appears?
Nope. Always something else going on. Like Ed Raleigh getting snake bit, or the pump house blowing up. Plus, that horse is fast. Probably couldn't catch it anyway.
Actually, in the book, surprisingly enough, the book tells of Nancy's getting super close to catching it. But I can't remember what happened. I can't remember what happened. I need to read the book again. I need to start reading is the thing.
Is it okay if I go riding?
Nope. Feed the chickens and the horses in the corral first. Could be fatal if you mess up, so don't.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Just stay out of trouble.
Oh boy. Let's feed the chickens first. 2 scoops. 2 scoops. 1. 2. That was 5 pounds, really? We don't want to empty the bucket. We do want to keep. We can actually carry the buckets to the horses and the chicken, which is super nice, by the way. Alrighty. Where did Dave go? Boop, bloop.
Okay, chickens, come and get it.
Sorry. I just can't help myself when it comes to these types of deals. Alright, let's feed Ace first. Then Clyde, then Bob. Because Bob is our horse, and he deserves to be. When we deserve to save him, our favorite, for last. See what I did there? Okay, so measure by pound into buckets. So we need, let's see, 4.5 pounds for Ace. Alright, let's see if I can get this. Because the last time I recorded this game, I killed the horse. So it said 3 pounds. Yes. Half pound for you. And 1 cup from you. Yes. Awesome. Let's make sure we didn't kill him. Don't give him colic. Do not give him colic. Yes, we didn't give him colic. Yay! Ooh, no. We didn't even put anything in there and it still makes a sound. Okay, Clyde gets 4.5 pounds. 3 pounds of oats. 1.5 of the pellets. So, pellets gets 1 scoop. And I guess this would be 2 scoops? One more. That's right, because 1 scoop is 1 pound. Okay. And we keep. Do. No, stop. There we go. There we go. Will you survive? Please tell me you'll survive. Yes. The reason why I'm saying yes when I click on the door is because if you get to the door and if you get to the door and your magnifying glass is not red, you basically gave him colic. Alright, so what is Bob? Bob gets 2, 3, 4.5 pounds as well. 2 scoops of oats, 2 scoops of the corn, 1 scoop of the pellets. Awesome. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Do. Coolest.
Need something?
May I go riding now?
Old Bob's all yours. I set up some barrels and a sawhorse so you can do some barrel racing and practice roping. Whenever you're out there, I'll watch you and time you. If you get good enough, like, say, you get your time below 10 seconds, and if you can lasso the sawhorse, like, say, 4 times out of 5, I'll give you your very own lariat. You can practice as much as you want, whenever you want. Just don't go walking off with my rope, 'cause I'll be watching.
Talk to you later.
Yahoo!
Oh my gosh. I am shaking my hands like a sign language signer. Oh. So let's actually go ahead and do that. Just because I know I'm going to be going out. Because like once we get that done, we still have to ask him again to go riding. So let's... I actually have very little time left.
Come on, Bob.
But I know for a fact that we can actually get all of this stuff done before I have to sign out. So let's do this one first.
Here we go.
And you actually have to click just so that you don't get extra points. There we go.
Yeah.
9.5.
First
How about that?
time!
You did
First
it.
time! Yeah! First time! The thing with that is that you can't click too close or you get extra points, or I should say extra time added to your time, which is really unfortunate. And if you go too far, well, let's just say you kind of mess up Nancy's balance. And we need 4 out of 5.
This is not the right time.
Yeah, I know. That's because you need to wait for this. There we go, there we go.
Yes!
It takes some time, but you need to wait until the lariat ring is perfect. Which is very hard to do in real life.
Yes!
There we... Ah, frickety doodles.
Just missed.
There we go. There we go. 3.
Perfect.
And come on, come on, come on. There we go.
Yes!
4 out of 5.
Yeah!
Congratulations.
Sign language clubbing.
All right! Now I can get my own lariat. I did the barrel race in under 10 seconds and roped the sawhorse 4 out of 5 times. Do I get a lariat?
Yeah.
Yep, here you go. I'm kind of surprised at you.
Why?
Figured you'd be good for some laughs.
His fingernails
out
are
there.
short.
You weren't. But there's still hope. This little vacation of yours ain't over with yet.
May I go riding again?
Yep,
Yeah.
Talk to you later.
if you last that long.
And my timer actually went out when we were doing the roping, so I actually do have to sign out here. I'm going to go ahead and put Bob's, I forgot what they're called. Tack? Is it tack? Or is it gear? Saddle. Duh.
Come on, Bob.
But, as I said, I'm going to sign out here. I hope you all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are. I am Sweet Rascally Rabbit, saying goodbye. Stay awesome and stay on YouTube! Woo!